It's the day after Thanksgiving, and I got through the day okay yesterday, my first Thanksgiving without Bill. It would have been much more difficult if I had been in one of the homes that we lived in long term and where we entertained people. It would have seemed very strange not to have a house full of guests, to have Bill come bursting in, having run the turkey trot and tell us how he had done. Usually he finished first or second in his age group, and he would come into a house full of people and be all excited. And we would spend the morning having breakfast at our home with sometimes as many as 60 or 70 people. Then we'd have the big Thanksgiving meal later in the day. And after everyone left, he would always be the one that got out the vacuum and cleaned up things that had gotten spilt on the carpets during all of that entertaining. And I would have missed those things a lot. Those things that showed his interests and his kindness would have been difficult. One of the other things I find difficult that I'm still dealing with is that I see people who are older than Bill or who haven't taken good care of their bodies or who really aren't nice people. And they're still here. And my sweet, kind, wonderful husband isn't here. And I struggle with that. And there are verses of scripture which are helpful to me. I just happened on one this morning that I'm sure I've read before because I've read the Bible through I don't know how many times, probably at least 20. So I'm sure I've read this before, but I've never really paid attention to it. So I'm going to read you some verses from Psalm 49, and kind of start in the middle here. No one can redeem the life of another or give to God a ransom for them. The ransom for a life is costly. No payment is ever enough, so that one should live on forever and not see decay. For all can see that the wise die, that the foolish and the senseless also perish, leaving their wealth to others. Their tombs will remain their houses forever, their dwellings for endless generations, though they had named lands after themselves. People, despite their wealth, do not endure. They are like the beasts that perish. This is the fate of those who trust in themselves and of their followers who approve their sayings. They are like sheep and are destined to die. Death will be their shepherd, but the upright will prevail over them in the morning. Their forms will decay in the grave, far from their princely mansions. But God will redeem me from the realm of the dead. He will surely take me to himself. That's verse 15 of Psalm 49. But God will redeem me from the realm of the dead. He will surely take me to himself. So I have to take comfort in that Bill's life has been redeemed, and that God has taken him to himself. Sorry I couldn't get through that without some weepiness. I'm grateful for loving God who received my husband into his arms.